Good morning, Yanis. How you doing, my brother? Good morning, Yanis. How you doing? School crunch. Good morning, my friend. Noah, good afternoon. Good morning. Sean, nice to see you, my friend. How guys doing? How was the weekend? Welcome everyone. As always, hit the like, guys, to push the stream forward. That helps massively. I'm back home, as you can see, so that's a bueno. So that is a bueno. Good morning, Trading Pennies. Let's go, my friends. Let's go. Let's see what happened at Asia Open. Let's see what happened. Yeah, let's get financial juice on as well. This should be here, I guess. Let me test this out. Okay. Brother, I have 3 screens right now. No, yeah, today will be a great trading day. Israel, I guess, is attacking Lebanon. Is Dave trades. I have this run. I have this one right here. The main one is a 27-inch. I have one right here, but it should be up here. I have to manage that. I bought a new table. I'm waiting for it to arrive. So when I change things, it's inside the new table. And on the left, I have a vertical 32-inch 4K monitor that it's vertical, so it becomes like 3 screens, you know? So usable space is actually 5 screens right now. I have 3 screens from the 32-inch vertical, one in the center, and this one up here. David Trades, you like the music selection? Yeah, some people hate it, brother, but I like it. I need something a little more rhythm. Otherwise, like, you start going to sleep, you know? And I'm with my Lehman Brothers 2008 risk management department team. That's how we roll. And now I have the Lord of the Rings trilogy on the back. Yeah, I like deep house. I like house music. I don't like EDM that much. I prefer when there's no lyrics. Let's open trade away. EDM is mainly for women. Yeah, EDM. Some are cool, but some of the musics I like, but I prefer, like, for streams I prefer with no lyrics. Some of the music I like, not all, but some. feeling it's like. Let me do the studio mode 10. Okay. I guess this is it. Bro, I have to get it all together. I have to put it together with the layout thing. The market is kind of moving good. It's kind of moving good. Voice news disconnected. So overall, let's see what we have today. Today is June 1st, first day of the month, guys. So news-wise, we had some type of news. Today we have the US PMI final, 15 minutes after New York session opens. We have US manufacturing PMI half hour after New York session opens. And with that, we have like 5 other indexes or numbers coming out at the same time. So half hour before New York open, there's a big number coming out. I would guess that market will do the first 15 minutes of volatility and go sideways a little bit probably before 10 p.m. news. Not 10 p.m., 10 a.m. news. After that, we have some bills, monthly bills. 1 hour and a half after that, so 11:30. And news-wise, that's it for the day. But we have an ongoing war between Iran, the United States, and Israel. That is always moving market. So I guess we'll have a nice day of trading. Kevin, yeah, cut my hair, I guess, 1 week ago. It's already growing a little bit. Janus, good morning, my friend. What's up? Yeah, the ES is actually inclined. Like, look at the divergence between ES and NQ right now. Look at the divergence. ES is inclined to the upside. Look at this. ES is inclined to the upside. Higher highs and higher lows, inclined to the upside. Look at this divergence. And NQ, it's with an M shape, 2 tops, basically trying to break bottom right now. Look at this divergence. Look how crazy it is. And yes, looks like there's buyers above EMAs. EMAs all crossed up to the upside. This is a clear place to go long on ES, and this is a clear place to go short on NQ. How does that work? I have to heat up my coffee, brother. 1 second. I'm back. 550 is a clear level. Oh, I have one account to activate on Apex. I have 3 more to trade. What's this account? Okay. Going long on that little sweep. Let's see if it works or not. The market is very much dead right now, guys. I'm going to buy here just because it's a sideways market on NQ. I'll try to take one around half and it matches the EMAs. And I'll try to take another close to the 50 EMA. But there's the 200 EMA right in the middle of it, so I actually don't know what can happen right now. Yes, looks like he wants to push. It's almost taking me out. I'm hearing a lot of buyers on S&P. First one is out. Let's see if it continues. CEO Palantir flees with his family to Argentina afraid of AI's threats of starting a nuclear war in Northern Hemisphere. Yet, it is Palantir AI which is so heavily integrated into the military intelligence that it will be the one likely to start. Yeah, brother, you're right on point. People, if we have to leave the US, Leo has invited us all to stay at his house. Yeah. I guess right now I can fit like 2 people in this apartment. And you are not welcome, just to be clear. No, I hope someday I meet you all. Actually, it would be nice to do like a meeting thing, like Pasha was trying to do, like do an event. We all trade together in a hotel, something like that. Like in a conference room or something, and we like, bro, hang out, go to dinner, something like that. It would be very cool to meet more people from the community. Triple bottom, like price action wise on NQ, this looks like it's going to break to the downside because we can see that we have lower highs and equal bottoms, so it's compressing to the downside, you know. So usually that breaks to the downside. And price action wise, like you get the length of the first leg down and you put it on the breaking point and you get the target. This, if you read a price action book from the 70s or 80s, this is what we'll tell you to do. Like, I know you guys never read any of that, but I did. I'll pass forward the knowledge. Yeah, Tibbs, we're probably going to do that.
But Mr. Oil output at Tengiz recovered to 290,000 tons per day.
Okay. So if you get a price action book from the 80s, it will tell you that this is a compressing flag or something like that. I don't know what the name is in English, because you have lower highs but equal bottoms, so it's compressing down and will probably force the break to the downside. And you get the first leg that started at this high up until this low, or let's say here to be conservative. And when this leg breaks, you take the lag and put it at the breaking point, and it's the 1-to-1 target extension. Pretty cool trade. Pretty cool trade. Is working. Let's see if it breaks. Like the 200 EMA is very much flat, so it makes sense for it to break, but you can see by the past price section that it always struggles around. So this is the only time that it ran through, so let's see. So I guess I'll deleverage one. Deleveraging one. Let's put the other right here, just because it was so close. So now if it comes back to my entry, I'll actually do a buy bar kind of trading action right here. So we are inching 3 points away from the actual profit target. So we're probably going to take 29 points on the last micro. The S&P is running. Do we take the last one? Nice long Chanel, yeah. Did any of you caught that trade or believed on that trade? Clean trade, guys, clean trade. Like, we entered at the rejection of a sweep. We're seeing this price action formation. This is the bottom of this sideways market. First profit taken at the 21, one a little bit above the 200, and one at the 50 EMA. So clean, positive risk to reward trade. Yanos 1 mini got 400. Nice. You guys make more money than me out of those trades. Your account's passed. Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hit the likes. Hit the like, guys. That helps. That push forwards the live stream. Sayan Lopez, good morning, brother. Do you ever stream both screens at the same time? Yours and Pasha's? No, we never did that. It's complicated to do that, brother. We're not like professional tech dudes. Mamadi, my pleasure. Did you see Trade Day new launch? No, I haven't. What is good about Trade Day right now? Oh, the 50K account looks good. $62 per month. It's 30% consistency. I guess we have the code Pasha for trade day as well. Yeah, you can take payouts from the first day. There's no payout buffer. That's cool. You have to trade for 5 days to pass the account. It's 50-50 profits below 4K, but above is 80-20. Yeah, it's because there's no buffer. So, like, I guess if you make $500, you can request to 50. There's no payout buffer, and you can request. So until you're 4K up, you can only request 50% of the profits. That's not bad. That's good. So if you make to 4K, you can take a 2K payout. And if you're above 4K, everything that you request above 4K, you can get like 80%. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Those are the intradays. Now you have the end of days. Basically the same thing, just a little bit more expensive. You gotta test your luck. Sometimes like maybe trade day is the prop firm for you. The 150Ks are basically the same price as Take Profit Trader. Trade day is not bad. Like the rules are good. Like it's similar. It's similar. The accounts are not that expensive. Let me read this. Yeah, so there's zero consistency when you're funded, so you can make like however you want, how much you want, however much you want once you're funded, so that's good. There's the Fast Pass. You get end of day accounts as well on the Fast Pass. You have 45% consistency. It's end of day trail. Minimum day of 5 trading days to get a payout. Okay. $150 max. Brother, this account is not bad. And it's end of day. When you're funded for $90, that's very good. That's actually very good. Brother, this account is very good. Like the Fast Pass, end of day, you get end of day eval and you get an end of day funded. On TPT, your funded is intraday until you reach the buffer. Yeah, this account here, FastPass, the 50K, it's the same price as TPT, has the same rules, but when you're funded, it's end of day as well, and you need to trade 5 days for payouts, and there's no consistency when you're funded, so you can make a lot, like bunch of money from the start. Yeah, trade day is not bad. I'm going to talk to Pasha about that. Maybe he's interested in start using them. Top 1 futures. Ooh, this is a lot of information. I have to look carefully. I'll try to take another short based on this price action formation. Let's see if it fills me at 490. I don't want to short anywhere below that. If it gets me to feel good. Yeah, there's sellers in front of me. There are sellers in front of me, brother. Guys that are coming in, please hit the like. The guys and girls. Let's go to the trading view to see if we find. There's anything you guys want me to look at? Yeah, the divergence between NQ and ES are crazy right now. ES is in a clear uptrend, and NQ is holding below view up. Gianluca better wait the open, yeah. Yeah, best hour, like, is to wait for the New York session open. Big push. Heavy push on YM as well. Heavy push on ES. I guess price action will push this to the downside again. Gold is on a downtrend. Let's see what gold is doing on the daily chart. Let's see what gold is doing on the daily chart. Yeah, gold's kind of resting on the 200 EMA again. Silver, kind of the same thing. Bitcoin is no bueno. Like, I'm following this price action that I draw like at the start of the year. It broke this flag down on the weekly, and it's trying to break again this flag down on the weekly. If it breaks this, it's going to push Bitcoin below 50,000, I guess. I would like to buy below 50K. It would be a massive buy. That's a 4x opportunity right there. That's a 400% opportunity. Take a screenshot of this chart analysis from Bitcoin, save it, and when it gets to these levels right here, go long, my brother. Not financial advice whatsoever. It's all jokes. This is a stand-up live stream. NQ on the weekly, crazy run up. Like it made the sweep of lows and ran up again on the weekly. Yeah. We haven't had a strong push like this since, I guess, COVID. Not even in COVID, man. Like, not even in COVID. We have like big pushes, push up, sideways candles, sideways. On the 2024 run up, on the 2025 run up, we have sideways. Like, on the 2026 run up, it's increasing size every time it runs up. So this is a massive squeeze. Massive squeeze. This looks like a bubble, talks like a bubble, but it actually don't fly like a bubble yet, or don't swim like a bubble. So needs a little bit more effort to the upside. Let's comparing this to Bitcoin. We need something like this, you know? This sweep and reverse kind of thing. That's what we need, you know? Sweep and reverse kind of thing. That's when you call tops, and that's when you call bottoms as well, you know. Here, look, this is when you get sellers trapped, and this is where you get buyers trapped and use them as liquidity, you know. We need something like that on NQ. On the daily, it's clear, you know. You're like, oh, we broke again, we're going up. Boom. Sweep highs and reverse. Look at this candle right here. And immediately, inverted market structure, never look back. I'm going to be leaning is the right word. I'm going to use this. Yes, looks like it's joining the S&P. Oh, the NQ. S&P looks like it's joining NASDAQ a little bit. It did like what I was just talking about. I guess this is the all-time highs on S&P. Like, bro, at London session, we pushed S&P to all-time highs. What the heck? Like, I guess we did like a sweep and reverse out of the all-time highs. So I would follow this price section here. Hello, Pasha. Were we longing? I just took a long on NQ. I missed this short right here actually. But I don't know, like, look at the price section between ES and NQ. ES was actually very much bullish, while NQ were looking NQ is looking very much bearish in my opinion. Like, this is a bearish formation. It's coming from a push up and we are on a market that it's going up. But on the short term, this looks like a bearish formation for me. Unless it breaks up like this. Usually breaks down like this on this type of formation. But like what was strange is that like NQ is very much pushing down below VWAP and compressing to the downside. Yes is the opposite. Yes is above VWAP and pushing up, broke all-time highs during London session right here. Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that. Like Sunday Orb, like it just run up on NQ. Let me see. I guess the breaking point was here. Actually here. Yeah, I think it hit more than TP3. Hit TP1, TP2, hit like TP, like TP2 will be here. This is TP2, this is TP4 right here. I guess a little bit further, hit TP5. Like it hit all the TPs.
Secured overnight financing rate 3.63% May 29th versus 3.62% May 28th.
Yeah, I'm not going long blindly here, but I will do probably what I did right here. I will wait for a sweep and a rejection out of this level. The trade of 8 chart is wrong. Let me see on NQ what is going on. Oh, yeah, so we're missing candles on trade of 8 actually, yeah. Let me see on trading view. Yeah, it was okay. Like now it's correct. Like it's up, it's bigger. Yeah, well, I was feeling something was strange as well. Like let's use the fibs to calculate the. So basically we got TP1, TP2, and TP3, almost TP4. Yeah, brother, I'm not buying this. I'm going to wait for a sweep like it did here on this candle. And if there's a 5-minute candle rejecting this level again, I go long again. But because every time the high is lower and we have less room to go up, you know. And I was talking to the guys that if you get a book, a price action book from like the 70s, it will tell you that this is a leg to the downside, a bearish formation because there's equal lows and lower highs, so that's a bearish formation. And when it breaks this level, you get the first leg and you put it on the breaking point and you get the target. So I know the guys on the chat didn't read any books, so I'm passing forward the information, you know. Good morning, Revenant. How you doing? Looks like he wants a gap fill. Piotr, you can read? You cannot read? Like a gap fill from where to where? From the open? Yeah, this sweep and reverse on the S&P, nasty. Like it broke all-time highs, instantly reversed. I guess that's what NQ needs to try to break lows. YM is kind of following. Sunday gap. From last week? Oh, last night? Okay. Yeah, to me the gap is closed. Say like the lows? I don't understand this concept. 4 hour just turned bearish. Like this still can. There's like look at the past few times price got here, 450 area. Sunday low, okay. Yeah, we are below 50% of the whole Asia range and London range. Like this is what I want. I need to see like this type of rejection right here. If this candle turned green, would be like what I actually want, but if so this is high volume, sweeping lows. I'll try along with 2 micros here. But this time is different. This time it's heavier. This candle should be green. If this candle were green, it would be awesome, but only the high volume with the wicks on the downside is not Yeah, there's a bunch of sellers on S&P still. I'll try to take one at the 21 EMA and the other at the 50 EMA, like we did on the past. Like it's the same exact trade as the last time. Yeah, I guess I could use 10 points risk. What I could do to be like conservative is to take 10 points here and use those 10 points as stop loss. Because again, the buyers aggressively try to defend this level. So like I took the exact same trade right here. I took like four micros and took it out at the 21 and at the 50 MA. But it was a better rejection, I guess, than this.
Reports that US forces intercepted 2 Iranian ballistic missiles last night.
Ooh, that's a no bueno. So this is why they are selling the market. Yeah, this trade is kind of doomed. So if it was last night, this some people know this already. A lot of people know this already. Okay, stop loss. Israel playing games again. Yeah, guys, let's hit the likes, guys. 163 of you. I know you can push this to 100 likes if you want. And the likes is the fuel to the stream. That's what pushes the stream forward on YouTube, you know? Yeah, so if this news is from, like, if it happened last night, people already know this for a while. Like, someone knows this for a while. That's the main problem. Daily glitch, first thing you did was to hit the like. Awesome. Leo, yeah, I look comfortable. Bro, I was missing this chair so much. So much. Bro, I almost cried when I saw her. Like, if you're not able to afford like a Herman Miller, this right here, Noble Chairs, is a German manufacturer. Best chair. Like, if you cannot afford a Herman Miller, like, go with this one. I don't know how much it is in dollars, bro. I can look it up on Amazon. I guess you guys have that. Noble Chair is the name. It's the brand. It's the second one that I have. Like I had one for like 5 years, then I bought this one. Like it's 500 bucks, 400 bucks. The exact same one that I have is 590. I used to have the one that it's called Icon, I guess. This is the hero one. I like better the one. Oh, now the one that I had is called Legend. I prefer that one than this one. This I don't like gaming chair looking chairs, you know. Yeah, but the building quality of this is crazy for the price. First, like for 500 bucks, it's crazy good. Trader Bet, Leo just joined. What was the news last night? There was something about Eurozone manufacturing, this and that, but like the one that it just was like called by Financial Juice is U.S. forces intercept 2 Iranian ballistic missiles last night targeting American forces based in Kuwait. So it's basically saying that Iran launched 2 ballistic missiles towards American forces. So, like, how do you trust U.S. CENTCOM? Like, so it's from the U.S. That information comes from the U.S. I guess you believe that. But why Iran would fire 2 ballistic missiles targeting American forces? Why? That's the question. Why? And why they have to come out with that news when I'm in a long? That's the second why, you know? That is the second why. But I'm still green on the day on this account, so it's good. Yeah, but like Leo, I know you're Brazilian. I don't know if you live in Brazil. These noble chairs
are to propose strict criteria for cloud computing services.
In Brazil, it's kind of hard to find this noble chair. I guess there's only one site that would sell these chairs, but they don't sell it anymore. I don't know what the guy just said, bro.
Bitcoin falling below 72,000 after strategy sells tokens.
Yeah, so like the thing, like the news came out now directly from the US CENTCOM, but it happened last night. And we are kind of aiming to go for Asia lows. TradeView's kind of bugged because of that, so you gotta look at TradingView. Asia lows is at 361. TradeView is 395 though, so it's actually 361. Bitcoin's falling under 72K. Let's see if the momentum continues on the short side. I'm trading an eval, guys. Like, I'm trying to pass another apex eval. Let's see if the bearish momentum 38 16 if the bearish momentum continues. I guess it still has room to fall. Oil is also pushing down. Gotta be careful with a retest of 551. Yeah, oil now is falling too, so that's strange. The bearish momentum stopped. Well, with this volume, it would be nicer to enter off a retest of EMAs. Yeah. Yeah, the best trade is to try to wait for a pullback at 550. There will probably be sellers there trying to defend this break. I'm still thinking about what the playbook would be. Oh, brother, I'm not with the... I'm on a short, bro. I'm not. I thought I was with the trade of 8 thingy. I'm on a short, very risky short. Very, very risky short. I was adding micros around this 423 level, but I'm in a very risky short right now. This is an eval, okay? Like, don't be, oh bro, what you doing? This is an eval. Chill. And hit the like. Chill and hit the like. Let's see if bearish momentum continues. Right now, your strategy of scalping, it's working great. Sell off the 90 EMA on the 2 minutes. Yeah, it looks like it's working. UGS volume. Yeah, looks like a bottom right now to me. Looks like a pullback is incoming. I'll probably stop out this trade. Yeah, I'm stopping out this trade. I'll try to take the pullback to the 450 area. I'm cool. Why short here? Yeah, there was a very big bearish momentum. I tried to join the bearish momentum. It did not work. Now I'm trying to take the pullback to the EMAs and the breaking point, because looks like a massive volume came in on ES, and looks like ES will probably see a pullback, and oil is trying to push down. So this is risky trades. I'm on an eval, so be aware of that. Let's see if the buyers continue. I actually don't like that we are not continue up, so I'll probably cut this trade short. Yeah, on the 1 minute, it's a clear downtrend. Clear downtrend on the 1 minute. Andre, right now I'm preferring the 50Ks, man. I'm preferring the 50Ks. Now NQ looks bullish and ES looks bearish. That's the problem. Look bullish on the very, very short term. Very, very short term, guys. Do you copy trade several accounts? I try to, yeah. Killer Sluggy, good morning, my brother. How was the weekend, my friend? Someone asked if I watch soccer. Yes, I do. Yeah, I follow soccer. This is my... It's the flag from my soccer team. It's funny how, like, we've seen like a break of structure, and in the 1 minute you see that the order block formed, like it acts like a support for the continuation. It's funny. Do I get this 11 pointer? Oil broke below VWAP, guys. That is important information. I'll try to take more. Let's see, 460. The breaking point, I guess, is exactly at 550, but let's see if we get to the 21 EMA. Yeah, NQ looks very much bullish right now. but this can be just a pullback still. Gotta be careful. Out of the longs, trader bet. Congratulations. Let's see if it has the strength. It came like a point of my 1.5 points of my TP. So bunch of buyers on S&P. Let's see if it pushes to the 21 EMA on NQ. Okay, taking off the trade. Yeah, the first long that I took at 432 would be a perfect long but I got sketched out and I rejoined the longs again. Yeah, and ES is coming close to view up. Price action from ES and NQ are very much disconnected. Like, while NQ was doing this bearish structure here, ES was pushing to all-time highs. Like, makes, if that is not a disconnection, I don't know what it is. Let's see if we find rejection out of this 550 level. I think I'll go for more coffee, guys. Any of you enjoyed The Lord of the Rings? I got the Fellowship of the Ring, I got the Two Towers, and I got the Return of the King right there. And I got the Trade Titans hat. And I got the Palmeiras flag right there. You know? Any Lord of the Rings nerds out there? How's Pasha feeling? I did not. Let me see if he messaged me anything. But I would guess like he's up. He was on the chat. Like I don't know if he still is, but he was on the chat until like 5 minutes ago. And yeah, right there. He'll be on. Oh yeah, Monday he has Bible study. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Pasha. Pasha, one question for you right there. Do you want me to 10 a.m., 9 a.m. actually? I close this one, I open the next one, and when you come back from Bible study, you just hit live and I hit close, that's it? Same thing? Okay. So hit the likes, guys. Hit the like that Pasha is better now, right now. Hit the like if you support Pasha's feeling better right now. Continuation on the push down. Continuation on the push down. Don't stop me. Hold. $4.35. Yeah, I'm thinking about joining the longs at $4.35 actually. To use this order block right here as I enter. Hit the likes for Shama. You know? Bro, the UFC White House is approaching, man. It's approaching. I guess it's 2 weeks from now. Less than 2 weeks. That is going to be massive. And Shama will be triple champion, you know? Shama will be triple champion, my friend. It's looking bullish. It's looking bullish very much. It was close. It was close. It was close. I'm taking a risky scalp. Risky scalp to 434 right now. Yeah. This is a pullback on the 9 EMA, guys. It looks at the moment like a pullback on the 9 EMA. And I'll probably try to buy this order block, I guess. Didn't feel me, bro. Okay, so I got out of the shorts and I'm joined the longs on this order block right here. I'll try to take a little bit off just because I'm not crazy. And I'll try to join again to the upside. So we're catching everything, baby. Let's see if I can take this to the 21. Oh, yeah, makes no sense for it to break highs actually. Or does it? Like, I'm trading against the EMA, so a trade to the 9 EMAs will be good already. It's better for me to treat this as a scalp because this level right here, it's very much a fight, you know? You know, this is where the bulls fought and now the bears are fighting to defend, you know? This is a support level that became resistance. So Remember that 1970s price action book that I talk about? This is a support level that became a resistance level. So if it breaks, good, but I cannot be counting on that. But the short that I took to the order block and the instant buys that I took, cool. Good morning, Ren Cooper. Good morning, my brother. Welcome aboard. Guys, wait for a second. I will get a little bit more coffee. I guess we'll do the New York session opening playbook on the next stream. It will be closer to New York session, sorry. So I guess we'll help more people. GK60. Do you interpret candles more? You still here, my brother? I think you're long gone, Johnson. Sorry. GK6009. Sven Schubert. Hi, my friend. Oh, Mango is here. Let me join the... I forget to join the Discord, guys. So sorry for that. I always forget to do that, man. I'm at the chatting session on Discord. If anyone wants to join. GK, you're here. So you asked me, do you interpret candles more with 1 minute or 3 minutes? I use the 1, 2 minutes, 5, 15, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily. I use all of those. Depends on how the moon is and how the tides are and what is the signs in the sky or something like that. I use one or the other. Teddy, what's my pre-analysis? Yeah, that takes a little while. I'll do that on the next stream that we open for New York session. But do we hold for a breakout? Pasha cannot, bro. Pasha cannot see a very big candle that he's like, we're going for 400 points. Like I actually, like, you know how I am. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. I know how I am. I would take this off right here, actually, at the 50 MAs. Yeah, if ES joins, it'll probably propel NQ forward. If ES joins, and oil is looking very much bearish, but for you to get the breakout to the upside, your stop loss has to be on the lows right here. That's the thing, because it can go sideways over here for a while, do a higher low and run up, and it can actually just go from here. That's the best case scenario for it to just run from here. It would be the best case scenario. If it does that, it's awesome. But like, my opinion, the actual stop loss to wait for a breakout, it would be on this low 513 right here. If you're cool with that, then it's cool to wait for the breakout, because it can like run up a little bit, come down, do a higher low, and if you use a stop loss close, it will probably get you out. Yeah, and NQ looks very much bullish right now. Especially if he breaks this alignment of higher lows, of lower highs, and breaks VWAP, then it's flying to all-time highs. That would be my guess. But it can come back for a higher low. It can like stop people out. So a stop loss to wait for the breakout has to be below here. Or if you don't want, you can use this higher low here as a stop loss. That's my opinion. But I'm not interested in having pullbacks against me, because you never know where the pullback stops, because we're still on a downtrend. If you look at the higher highs and higher lows, like for the market structure to actually break, we need to go above 500. This is where the market structure changes on the 5-minute. This is where the market structure really changes, because it's the high that did the last push to the downside. So the last push to the downside was this. This is the high that initiated that. So for market structure to change, we need to go above 500. What's the EMAs that I use? Dude asked what indicators. I use the 9 EMA, the 21 EMA, 50 EMA, and the 200s. 9, 21, 50, and 200, and the VWAP, and the RSI, and the volume. That's what I use to trade.
Al Arabia, citing sources, says a giant ship flying the Panama flag explodes in Iraqi territory waters.
Daddy TJ, your trading view only has delay because you have to pay for it, man. Or you have to get like a prop firm account that gives you access to Trade-O-Vate, and you log in on TradingView with your Trade-O-Vate. The delay is there because you have to pay for it. Something bullish.
Iran says we're to ensure Japan ships passage through Hormuz with greater ease.
So Iran is agreeing to escort Japanese ships through the strait. Giant ships exploded in a Iran news. We're to ensure Japan ships passage via Hormuz with greater ease. So Iran and Japan.
So that's a post from Iran's President
they're like
Pezeshkian
this.
on Telegram.
Yeah, the Japs struck some deals with the Japs struck some deals with Iran. It's always the Japs. Kenneth, right now I have I think 7 accounts or 8 accounts, but at this moment I'm trading eval. Oh, forgot. It's kind of cold, man. Pasha is 3K up across accounts, going to Bible study. Take care, my friend. It's nice that you're green. Hit the likes for Pasha, man. Kenneth, I'm more of a scalper. Are you more of a scalper? Depends what to call a scalper. I take anywhere from 10 points to 100. More than 100, I will rarely do that, very rarely. I guess in my life I took like 5 trades on NQ that were more than 100 points, you know? Usually I'm content between like 50 points. Anywhere from 30 to 60 is my sweet spot. Piotr, you're cool, you're cool. Please be respectful and say Japanese. You're talking to me, Tibueno. I say Japs and you got offended. Is that somehow offensive? Kenneth, I started trading in January 2016, my brother. Brazilian, you can call me whatever, bro. I've been called the worst things possible, so I really don't care.
IDF noting that sirens warn off hostile aircraft infiltration in the north.
Sirens warn of hostile aircraft infiltration in the north. So that's basically, brother, a lot of news, a lot of disconnecting news overall. It's like missiles going to the US bases from Iran, Iran striking deals with Japanese. It's complicated. Bro, I don't like when people that have nothing to do with it gets offended for other people, you know? If a Japanese dude comes in on the chat and like, bro, I'm Japanese, stop saying that, I will be like, cool. But like someone that's called T Bueno gets offended by Japanese people, like, makes zero sense to me. Like, you should not be the savior of... It's other people. It's other people's problems, you know? And if, you know? It's like if you call some American a bad name, and I'm like, bro, stop doing like what I have to do with that, bro? Like, let the American dude say if he likes it or not, you know? Don't curse on the chat, angels. If you do like spread out letters, it's still a curse, but please don't do that. I'm just asking you to not do that because I know that the mods will probably ban you at some point, you know, like it just happened. 30 seconds is a good like 5 minutes, so See you in 5 minutes, my friend. Please come back. Only China people intentionally offend Japanese. Yeah, the Chinese don't like the Japanese people very much to this day, I guess. Long history. Do you trade for full time, or do you have other things you do? I have other things, but I trade full time. I don't like, if you ask me if I have a job, I don't have a job, like a normal job. Do you use trading time zones as levels of interest, like Asian highs, lows? What can you? Like I only use that as points of it's levels on the chart, you know. Like there's these two lows right here. Oh, sorry. There's these two highs right here. You know, it's clearly a place where the sellers took control. So if price comes here and breaks this, what will actually happen? A lot of stop losses will be activated. Sometimes this breakout will be, depending of how it's happening, will be a full-blown breakout that the price won't look back, or it will break up, sweeps, and reverses down. You know, or it sweeps and goes sideways. This is the three things that can happen. So I don't need to see if this is London or Asia or African or whatever time zone. I just know that this is a double high, triple high that got set. This is a level where sellers took control. And I know that whenever price comes here, probably sellers will try to defend it, and if they cannot do that, it will probably activate a lot of stops. So however you want to call this, it's mainly support and resistance. It's mainly that. If you want to give it a cool name, cool, but it's support and resistance. How is Pasha doing? He's better. He will be here Monday mornings. He has Bible study, so he will be late for about 1 to 2 hours, but he will be here today. Please don't use profanity on the chat. 100%. The mods will give you a timeout. And please don't offend the mods, because then I'll ban you. I'll personally ban you. But it's a clean price action, actually. Like a bearish formation, we broke to the downside. Every time we come close to the highs of this bearish formation, we got sellers. Like using the fibs, it should form a higher low around 445. Should form a higher low there. If it breaks 445, it will probably try to go for lows again. So around here, it should form a higher low, you know, somewhere around here should form a higher low. So if it breaks this zone to the downside, we'll probably try to go for the lows again. Yeah, bro, we are almost at 100 likes, so 14 of you needs to step up.
President Pezeshkian just from another wire here, citing state media this time. In a call with the Japanese PM, says Iran has full readiness to facilitate marine traffic.
Iran has the full readiness to facilitate to marine traffic. RevenueNet, if someone was saying the N-word, I would hope people in the chat spoke up and educate others that that's not okay to say. Oh yeah, but that's like a blatant, like cultural thing in America. That it's very well known by a lot of people. Like, I'm sorry, but other cultures don't have that benefit because America is the culture that everyone follows in the world. So we'll probably find, and you have a lot of Americans here, so they can do that for you. You have a lot of people from America in the chat, so they will probably do that instantly. But like, if the Tip Bueno guy came in like, hey Leo, don't use that word because that word means this and it's kind of offensive. He's educating me, but he's calling me out for saying something that I don't even know, you know. And I have Japanese descent people that I'm friends with, and I'm called those guys that, and I never heard they say. It's not like I never heard. It's like that's how everyone calls him. Everyone, even his wife, you know. That's why I use that word. What I care most, what I care most is the intention. "100% Asian, brother. His father was born in Japan. What I care most is the intention. Like, if someone says something wrong that he has no clue about, he has zero intention to offend anyone. So don't start pointing fingers. Like, reach out, say, bro, like that thing that you said right here, it's not cool. But if you start with pointing fingers, you're wrong as well. But like the example from Revunan, I would ban the guy. If someone starts saying that word here, I know that. I'm very like, I consume a lot of American culture. So I know that that's a bad thing.
Fed fund rate unchanged at 3.62% on the 29th of May.
Yeah. So I would personally ban the dude, you know? Because American culture, like the benefit of it is that everyone around the world kind of is accustomed to it. Like, everyone around the world consumes American culture. But I wouldn't be like speaking, like try to educate the dude. I would just ban the dude. I don't want to be close. Morning Titans, good luck everyone today. Good luck, good luck, good luck. The 1 hour is here. The new 1 hour is here, my friends. Quite. Did you see Alisson Becker peak in Brazil training? Yeah, he's a little bit overweight, but he was like coming from an injury. He kind of played well yesterday. I'm probably looking for longs, definitely. How is Pasha? Pasha is better. Guys, 6 likes away from the 100 mark. Can we get to that? can we get to that? In a call, Iran's president Pezeshkian, in a call with Japanese Prime Minister, Iran has full readiness to facilitate marine traffic. So the Japanese people, Prime Minister, and Iran's kind of making a deal to facilitate Japanese ships to go through the strait. Yeah, be ready, guys, for a lot of bearish news. What news app am I using? It's called Financial Juice. There's a link on the description that will send you to the right website. So guys, I will close this stream, and if you stay here, we'll send you to the next one. So New York session, we'll start the next stream in 1 or 2 minutes. I have to give like 3 or 4 minutes between one and the others, otherwise it bugs a little bit. So we broke below 445, so we are actually trying to go for lows again. Guess I'll leave this order block here. So thank you guys that show up on the pre-market show. I will do the New York playbook, New York Open playbook on the next stream. And I'll close this one. Thank you very much. Hit the likes if you can. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. That helps a lot as well. So I will see you guys in like 2 or 3 minutes. If you stay here, we will just continue on the next one.